name is Steve Stevens, the best sports consultant money can buy. I make more money betting sports than anybody in the world. I'm the one that tells you who to bet. I'm not a bookie, I'm the Bookie Killer.
If money talks, then I got a lot to say. I'm on the grind trying to make $100,000 a day. The game that I pick, believe me, it's a winner. What I know could get you rich, cause all I pick is winners. Welcome to Las Vegas. Money talks, money talks. Welcome to Las Vegas.
You've got to make sure your hoes are all cleaned up.
Goddamn right. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the VIP Sports Podcast. I'm Steve Stevens, a.k.a. the Bookie Killer, sitting here with my co-host, the Big Skipper, a.k.a. the chiropractor, because he's constantly straightening people out. Huh, Skip?
Yeah, I'm trying to straighten this fucking microphone out right now.
Well, buddy,
can you hear me? Hello, can you hear me?
I can hear you now. You got all this time to prepare.
Now?
You're sitting in the desk for 45 fucking minutes. I mean, get your shit together,
way
man.
Too fucking long. I know.
We're here to put out a professional podcast for our viewers. Bring them on the inside of the guy that bets big and lives larger and takes you to the highest highs and lowest lows, and you can't even get your fucking mic on.
I am set. I am straight. I am ready to go. The microphone's fucked, but I'm good.
I love it.
Can you hear me, Poppy?
I think he can. 10-4. Ladies and gentlemen, March 2nd, 2017, and the weather is absolutely gorgeous out here in Las Vegas. Could it be a better time or a better place to be, in my opinion?
I got to tell you, I mean, it's in the low to mid 70s and sunny every day this week. As you said, it's March 2nd.
It's not only the weather, it's you got fucking NASCAR next week.
Yes.
You got the March Madness tournament starting to pop off like there's no fucking tomorrow.
Yes.
I mean, with the tournament, I don't know what's going to be more packed, the strip clubs or the sports book.
That's a good question.
But listen, APB out to all the pimps out there that are going to be celebrating. There's a lot of tricks coming in town. As you know, with the race car and March Madness, there's going to be a lot of guys out here looking to spend some quality money on some pussy. To you Vegas native pimps out there, do me a favor. Clean your bitches up a little bit. My clients are coming into town a little bit. They said they don't like the dingy look, the hose, you know. Don't send your bitch up with her breath smelling like butthole, with a your high heels are scuffed up. You got coffee stains on your fucking shoes.
Yeah.
Your pants are 3 days old. Breath smells like yesterday's asshole. Do me a favor, guys.
Cigarettes, fucking 2-day-old deodorant.
Treat your women just like an investment. You got to invest into these young ladies because get their hair done a little bit. If you knock their tooth out or whatever, get a little fucking replacement tooth out there. Stick that motherfucker in. Get their hair done. Clean up their toes a little bit.
Oh, my
Like
God.
I said, people are tired of having pimps with hoes that ain't representing Las Vegas. Do me a favor. Clean them up a little bit. These bitches are running around here a little bit too dirty for our clients.
Oh, my God.
We've had a lot of complaints.
So basically, not only will VIP Sports, Steve Stevens, the Big Skipper, the whole staff, we're going to be jumping for March Madness.
I mean, it's March Madness. We got the UNLV cheerleaders out in the parking lot. We got open house, hamburgers and hot dogs being cooked every day. Red alert. No, it's a Amber Alert to all pimps.
To all pimps. Get your hose ready for March Madness.
Clean your hose. Make sure you wet wipe their ass. Clean their pussy up a little bit. Clean their fucking toenails. And hashtag make your bitch presentable. Okay? It doesn't matter if he fucks her and the makeup comes off on her pillow and wakes up next to a bitch that looks like a baby dude. But at least make your hose presentable. Represent Las Vegas. Represent to the fullest, because like I said, now is a money-making time for everybody. Like I said, strip clubs, the hoes, the sports books are going to be getting taken down like there's no fucking tomorrow.
It doesn't get any better than March in Las Vegas, people. The weather, like we said, absolutely beautiful, low to mid 70s. We got conference tournaments that start tonight, Steve. Some of the smaller conferences begin today. For the next 12 days,
where else would you want to be?
I have no idea.
Next 12 days?
Maybe spring training. Other than that, I can't imagine where I'd rather be right now. Conference tournaments going on every day for the next 12 days, all day, all night, all over the country.
7 a.m. to 7 p.m., sometimes midnight.
This is it, people. This is go time now. As you said, NASCAR's here's next weekend, so we got all the rednecks here next weekend.
And they like to spend, you talk about a trick and a half. They love this. We love them Cowboys and we love NASCAR.
Yes, we do. They love their fucking beer. They love to gamble. They love their whores. They love their racing.
And they're professional people.
Yeah.
They spend. They're polite. They like to do some nice things. Do me a favor.
I got a lot of family, Steve, that are NASCAR fans. I ain't saying
Shout out.
nothing bad about the rednecks. I'm half redneck myself, believe it or not.
Cowboys spend a lot of money. We love them. We welcome them. I'm a fourth generation born and raised in Las Vegas. We love NASCAR.
You got any redneck in you?
Well, I mean, I'm a white boy. I got Irish
No, but I
in
mean,
me.
you got any part of your family might be from the South that you know of?
No.
Yeah. My father's side of the family actually is from the South. You know, I guess I'm proud to say it. You know, from the Arkansas area, the poorest fucking state in the country.
Spokane, Washington is my mom's.
Yeah, that's a little north.
Well, I'm just telling you, that's as deep as I go.
Gonzaga. That's where Gonzaga is.
No doubt.
Spokane.
Yeah, she said it's. She corrected me yesterday. I said Gonzaga. She said no, Gonzaga. She had some other fucking name for
Right.
me and checked me like motherfucker. I'm from Spokane. Don't tell me what it is. And told me that she represents the Zags.
Yeah.
So I knew she knew
All
what
of
she
a
was
sudden,
talking
she's
about.
a Zag fan?
All day long.
Now that they're 29-1?
Did the Zags win, Darren? I don't know, fucking mom. You tell me. I'm stressed the fuck out trying to root in fucking D. Hearn's fucking $100,000 ticket.
They're pretty
You
good.
talk about gray hairs. I got more. My fucking asshole hairs are turning gray. I've been so fucking stressed out lately. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, is your bank account smaller than mouse pussy? Does your bank account have the flu? Do you want to make it taller than giraffe neck? VIPSportsLasVegas.com.
When your ass hairs are turning gray, dude, that's serious stress.
That's why you have to hire me. Like I said, if you're betting sports on your own and you're betting high level, because as you know, I deal with the biggest sports bettors in the world, so do you.
Yeah.
If you're a high-end banker, even if you're a trust fund kid at home and just sitting around doing nothing all day, or you're a professional athlete, which we deal with a lot of.
Or you own 7 car dealerships, or you're flipping real estate.
Or you're Floyd Mayweather Jr., whatever the case is, you're betting anywhere from $100,000 to $500,000 a game. You're supposed to be living your life.
Right.
Why I take all the stress of the sports betting. That's why you pay me. That's why it's 50%. That's why
and sometimes it'll make your asshole hairs turn gray.
I'm telling you, lately these games I've been winning by half a point, losing by half a point.
We've been involved in some overtime shit.
Absolutely. Like I said, listen, losing is part of the game, and I'm not used to fucking losing.
No.
Okay, I'm not used to running races and losing.
No.
But I do know that it's part of the game, and as long as you win a hell of a lot more than you lose,
absolutely, that's
that's
the name of
all
the
that
game.
matters.
Yep.
But like I said, the last, I'd have to say, 21 days have taken me on an emotional roller coaster that I haven't been on.
We have been
With
involved
millions and millions and millions of dollars on the line.
I can remember.
I don't like when my clients are telling me they don't sleep at night.
I remember a double overtime game. I remember a triple overtime game. For some reason, we've been finding every overtime game on the board.
Without any shadow of a doubt.
Yeah.
Period. And you know what? That's going to change. The difference of us and the difference of a real sports bettor, it's not a guy that comes and signs up and plays for 3 days and has a bad run and leaves. It's the guy that wants to sit there all week long, week in, week out, and play nonstop.
Treat it like a business, not a hobby.
Right. Now, you know,
This is not a lottery ticket, people.
if you're dealing with a guy that you're playing 3 games a day, 21 games a week, that's a hobby. You're just having fun trying to win because you don't have a chance in the fucking world of making money. I'm documented #1 in the world, and the only way you can do that and how my personal plays are rated 70+% is a game a day, not every day, playing 5-6 games a week and betting a hell of a lot more money on less games.
It requires an investment and a commitment.
March 2nd, 2017, you wouldn't want to be at a better place. You know, you think Miami, the weather's beautiful right now, the ocean, this, that, and the other. Fuck that.
No.
Las Vegas, beautiful weather, beautiful people, the finest entertainment, the finest hoes, the best foods, the best marijuana, and more importantly, the finest sports books to make more money than you could possibly ever fucking make.
March Madness is upon us. NASCAR is in full effect. Hockey is in more than mid-season. The NBA playoffs are right around the corner. And more importantly, Major League Baseball is in spring training. God bless America.
We have a great show for you today. Before we even get into that, Skip, I want to welcome back everybody to the VIP Sports Podcast. We miss you. It's only been a week, but it seems like it's been a long time because a lot of shit has happened in the last 7 days. Want to welcome another 31 active military people that signed up with VIP Sports over the last 7 days. We love you. Thanks for keeping our country safe. We're going to ride with you to the end. Skip, if the people want to get a hold of us, as everyone knows, trolls are just a part of the business. Social media, you're going to have trolls. If you want to know you're dealing with us, not some guy that emails you or sends you something that says they're Steve Stevens, tell them how to get a hold of us. If you want to start making money,
pick up the phone and give us a call. That's how you get a hold of us. 877-220-6540. If you're looking to go online, go to our website. It's VIPSportsLasVegas.com. There's a place on there you can put in your information if you want a free pick or you just want an opinion on a game. But if you want to talk about actually making money and you need a partner for March Madness, you want to hook up with the #1 guns in the business, then pick up the phone and give us a call. You can direct message us. What's the address? VIP Sports LV, right? Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. You can listen to our podcast on iTunes or on YouTube.
Make sure if you're listening to us on Armed Force Radio Network, you don't forget to subscribe to the podcast on YouTube and iTunes, because we read all your comments. And like I said, we're the only sports podcast that's all organic. Well, I don't want to say the only one. We're the #1 sports podcast, all organic, all natural, which means no marketing, no fake views, no fake followers, no bullshit. Give it to you raw. No OJ, no straw.
The bottom line is it's March Madness. There's a lot of money to be made. Give us a call at 877-220-6540. Enough of our phone number. You know how to reach us.
Yeah, we got packages for all sizes, shapes, and sizes,
Yeah.
colors, whatever the fuck you are.
We got winners, period.
Period.
Give us a call. Armed Forces Radio Network, Steve, you can hear us. The military listens to us. 3 million listeners to the Armed Forces Radio Network all over the world.
Shout out.
Shout out to our military heroes listening to the VIP Sports Podcast all around the world on the Armed Forces Radio Network. Thank you once again for keeping our country safe. We salute.
Salute?
We salute you.
And the cuss.
And we also salute you.
Damn right.
We'll salute you if you want us to.
Yeah.
We salute you.
No, you mean we'll pollute you.
We'll pollute you and salute you. Each and every one of you, men and women out there in all branches, thank you from the bottom of my heart to the bottom of Steve's heart. We got your fucking back.
More importantly, check us out Fridays at 11:30 a.m. Pacific and on Mondays at 6 a.m., 6 p.m. Pacific. Shout out to Armed Forces Radio Network. Brings us over to 3 million people. Fridays, 11:30 a.m. Pacific. Mondays, 6 a.m. and 6 p.m.
Before you get into the sponsor, I wanted to tell you, did you see Rob Manfred, the commissioner of baseball?
I sure as fuck did.
Did you see what happened?
Well, he said he doesn't give a dog fuck about sports betting. Let's make it pop off. Put it right there at the fucking stadium. Get the fucking kiosk and let's roll.
Rob Manfred, the fucking baseball commissioner, MLB, said that he spoke to the majority of the owners in Major League Baseball, and they are extremely open-minded about legalized sports betting. Now, if this isn't good news, people, I can't imagine anything better than that news.
Well, I mean, you want to see a smile on my face so big a Mack truck couldn't run it off? I'm talking about a smile so big I could eat a banana sideways.
Everybody wants in now, Steve. Everybody.
Well, I instantly become 100 million plus within the first year when that happens. You do, I do, my whole corporation.
Unbelievable.
Everything that I've built is based off gambling becoming legal. It's the whole reason why I do this. I don't want to say waste, because it's never a waste of time. The reason why we invest our time into this podcast
is to win.
No, well, is the
legalize sports
it's for
betting.
the legalization of sports betting and to show people the legal, how to bet the right way, the lingo, what the line is, what the over/under is. Show people how to be a better sports bettor and show them that it's all about the teams against the spread. Whoever wins and the wins and losses don't mean a fucking thing.
So now that the majority of the owners are open-minded to legalizing sports betting, which is a beautiful thing, who knows? Maybe we can finally, maybe we'll finally see Pete Rose get in the Hall of Fame before he dies.
Well, listen, there's a couple things that happen. Soon as sports betting becomes legal in Major League Baseball or a couple different cities, Pete Rose gets into baseball and Money Talks goes back on CNBC.
You're damn straight.
So, I mean, we're going to take over the game no matter what. It's just, you can't.
And who knows? Maybe we'll have Pete Rose on Money Talks.
Or maybe we'll just, because.
Wouldn't that be cool?
How about we just do our own network? I love CNBC, but they can eat my cock and balls too. Why don't we just do our own syndicated fucking show and get a couple million views and keep all the goddamn money?
There's a lot of weird shit going on in baseball, man. I mean, I'm fired the fuck up.
Can you wait before we get into baseball?
Yeah,
because more important.
I can do anything you want. I just know I'm fired up. It's spring training. It's March Madness.
Okay, good.
The over-unders have come out on all the teams for the season in baseball.
Great.
The projected over-under number of wins. I see some places there you can really make some money.
And we're going to get into that and show these people how to absolutely get fucking paid. March is the fucking most, I can't even put into words.
Exciting, busy, profitable month of the year.
Profitable, but I have
crazy.
to say the best.
It's insane.
It really is. But I want to let you know podcast number 111 is brought to you and sponsored by Paperhead, Skip.
Oh, Paperhead.
For those sharp sports bettors wanting to make more cash, manage your players, and start your own business with Paperhead.com. Start making real money with the best sports management software in the business.
Yeah, not monopoly money, people. Real money.
Management software in the business. Paperhead is secure, user-friendly, and built with exclusive tools to maximize your profits quickly and easily. Track your lines from every professional and college sports league. You get access to a 24-hour reps every day of the week which, like you said, that's very, very important in any business that you're running.
24-hour support staff they have at Paperheads.
Every day of the year, even on Christmas, Thanksgiving, Hanukkah, Ash Wednesday, Ashy Friday, Ho Day, Hump Day, every fucking day you can think of, they're going to be open.
They're going to be there to support you at paperhead.com.
And I tell you what, if you're like myself, you bet big and live larger. You want 24-hour access to everything. Don't forget, you can be your own boss today with paperhead.com. Try it today for free at paperhead.com and get your piece of this trillion-dollar industry.
Nothing wrong with being your own boss, right?
I got mine. You barely get yours. Shout out to Paperhead for the sponsor. Also talking about sponsors, the MMAA. We are excited to welcome aboard our new sponsor to the program this week.
There they are again.
The National Marijuana Advertising Association.
Wow.
The NMAA provides marijuana brands across the country access to the people, information, and the tools needed to address the most critical advertising and marketing needs in the business. Basically, if you're in the marijuana business, you want to open a store, they're going to tell you how to get licensed, put you with the right people, put you with the right marketing people so you can blow the fuck up and make millions, just like the people that are doing now. I'm in on it. You're in on it.
If you're already cashing in on the booming cannabis industry,
like we are, or interested in starting your own brand,
you might want to go to National Marijuana Advertising Association and check them out. They're running some good shit over there, people.
Become a member and get your company the next level. Like I said, being born and raised in Las Vegas, I like the finest marijuana. And if you can profit millions of dollars on it with the finest sports betting, that's just the life that I'm living right now, and goddamn, I'm pretty proud of it, brother. Making millions of dollars in the marijuana industry, making millions of dollars in sports betting, got a happy family at home. I got to keep it 100, man. I'm a lucky motherfucker, man.
Go to the nmaa.org and become a member today and get yourself to the next level, people.
And to the guy at the gym and everybody I see walking around, you guys want to be a sponsor of the VIP Sports Podcast? I know offshore sports books, bookmaker, sports book, you wager. I know when my TV show was out, you guys were offering me 6 and 7 figures, and I told you to eat a dick because I didn't want you on my site. Now I'm taking, anybody can be a sponsor. Anyone can be on the website. So if you want to be a sponsor of the VIP Sports Podcast, all you got to do is contact our ad sales team at advertising@VIPSportsLasVegas.com.
That's it.
What do you say we get into our podcast number 111? That's what these guys are waiting for. They're looking for some information on how to fucking win. They're looking for some game. They're looking to up their mouthpiece a little bit. They're looking to up their swagger. One thing about me, Skip, when you sign up with VIP, not only do you get winning games, but I'm going to motivate you. I'm going to inspire you. I'm going to up your mouthpiece a little bit. If your mouthpiece is at a squirt gun, I'm going to bring you up to a 9mm. If you think you're spitting flames and you're at a 22, I'm going to bring you up to an Uzi.
Kind of like the guys I talked to on the phone yesterday. Shout out to Connor and his people over there at the Nissan dealership out there in North Carolina. You guys had me on speakerphone yesterday.
Well, they got to learn some game. Like I said, your mouthpiece is terrible.
I gave them an entire fucking clinic, the entire fucking...
Oh, did you?
The entire sales staff.
I hope you charged.
They just kept asking me for free.
This game ain't free.
And about fucking 10 minutes later, I had the Visa number, and they're on board and they're happy clients.
Oh, okay, good.
Shout out to my boys over there at the Nissan dealership over there in North Carolina.
At the end of the day, you could put 55 car salesmen, any type of salesman you want in the same room. I'm getting the job done, period.
I'll turn your mouthpiece around instantly.
Goddamn right. You working with a fucking BB gun? Are you got a slingshot, BB gun, squirt gun type mouthpiece?
Yeah.
Let me upgrade your game a little bit. Let me bring you up to a 9mm. Let me bring you up to an Uzi going into March Madness. Motivate you a little bit. Help your swagger out and just be a better person overall. Show you how to motivate people, how to uplift people, how to tell people they look good or how you sound good on the phone, and learn how to imitate success, more importantly, if you're not there fucking yet.
It was worth the $250 just to be able to get a sales lesson from me for 10 minutes.
Well, that's a fucking fact. And God bless you.
I should have charged them double.
I get fucking $500 just to breathe on the mic. Wow. What was that? 1,000?
That was ugly.
Yeah, write the check. Oh, that's 1,000. Write down a check for 2,000.
Back to baseball, man. Did you see what fucking Tebow did?
Skip, I was just going to ask you. Tebow's got 9 home runs in batting practice out there. As you know, he's playing for the what? The
Mets.
I know the Mets, but what is it? AAA or what is it?
Well, it's just spring training now, so he's trying to make the roster, but
yeah,
he's not going to make he probably is not going to make the opening day roster.
I won't open my mouth about him anymore because I always say he ain't going to do something and he ends up on some fucking team sitting there doing commercials.
Well, he's got the Lord by his side.
Does he?
Yeah, like Mick Jagger said, always got the Lord by my side.
Okay, well, God bless him.
Tim Tebow, 9 home runs in batting practice.
Yeah. What do you think about that, man?
They said he was just torching him out of the stadium.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty phenomenal. Congratulations. Listen, the hardest thing in the world to do in sports, as far as I'm concerned, is hit major league pitching.
In batting practice?
No, not in batting. Obviously, batting practice is easier than in a live game.
Okay, so you're giving him a shout out, and then you're comparing it to something else. The motherfucker hit 9 fucking in batting practice. He can bat these fucking nuts.
He put 9 of them over the fucking wall.
I'm getting 3 out all day.
No, you're not.
And how many pitches?
No, you're not.
How many pitches?
I got 20,000 says you don't hit 1 in batting practice.
With a normal fucking guy throwing the ball?
When's the last time
I'm so tired of you fucking doubting me, homeboy. I'm not out of shape like you are, motherfucker. You got me confused.
And I will guarantee.
I'll go fucking hit. Listen.
And I will
I'm out of shape. I'll hit 225 on the bench. Pause it 5-6 fucking times. Right fucking now.
I'll get some major league pitching.
Motherfucker, throw me a 60-mile-an-hour pitch. I'm hitting one out to left fucking field. Guarantee. Put your fucking money where your mouth is. Have paparazzi film it.
60.
How many fucking pitches am I gonna get?
60 miles an hour.
50, 60. Yeah.
There's no major league pitcher throwing 60. What are you talking about?
Batting practice, the motherfucker's not throwing 90s, motherfucker. You're the biggest major for a guy that's so spring training and so baseball.
I'm talking.
Batting practice is the fucking old man batting fucking pitching coach.
I got you.
Throwing him down. Yeah, I'm hitting one out to left field. You're motherfucking right.
I got 20 grand says you can't.
How many pitches?
20.
No.
Fuck
no, I need 100.
100. 100.
Yeah.
You want 100 pitches in batting practice.
Yeah.
And you're going to put one over the left field wall.
And if you give me 2 weeks to get on my fucking, get in a little creatine and a little fucking Mark McGuire.
I'm saying right now. When's the last time you swung a fucking bat? 20 years?
It doesn't matter. I'm 42 years old and I'm still in shape, dude. Okay. I ain't no fucking punk, dude.
It's still not, I'm not saying you are. It's still not as easy as you think, dude.
I'm getting 1 out of 100 pitches.
Well, I'd like to
1 out of 20?
I'd be majorly impressed.
But just to have your back, would I take your bet 1 out of 20?
No. 20 might be a little low.
There's no way I could.
I'll give you 40.
Still don't know if I could. Listen, I'd only put up my money because I know I have an honest shot with that 100. See, because you got to go in there, Skip. I can't go in there at light in the ass, Darren. I got to go in there about 185. Got to hit the gym for about 30 days. Well, and if I got that 185 with me...
Well, now you're talking about getting prepared for 30 days. I'm talking about...
Now, give me 100 pitches today.
If we went out to the field right now and you had 50
give me 3 shots of tequila,
and you had 50 pitches, you are not putting anything over the wall, dude.
50, fuck, I don't know. I wouldn't say I could. I'm not going to lie to you. 100 pitches, I'm getting 1 out. No doubt about it.
Okay.
Well, and but speaking of
maybe
baseball,
one day we'll go to the batting practice and we'll bring the cameras with.
I'd love to. So back to the Tebow thing before we went all crazy. Do you think it's really special what he's done, or
one day we'll head to the batting cage?
Okay. Let me ask you this simple question. Okay. How many high school starters that play for a high school team go get 50 pitches from a pitching coach can hit 1 out in left field?
A lot.
Well, then what? Okay. That's fair enough.
You're 42. You haven't swung a bat in 20 years.
I wouldn't give a dog fuck.
I'm not saying you can't do it with a month of fucking working out.
I don't need no working out. I don't need no working out. Give me a couple shots of tequila. Let me get out there and get aggressive, pump my chest, and get my head in the fucking game. Listen, like I said, I'll get to the batter's box. I'll paint my face. I'll hit the home run. All I need you to do is run the bases. Fair enough?
No, that's not happening. I'll hit the home run and you run the fucking bases.
I love your attitude.
Because I ain't running no bases.
Speaking of baseball, and listen, you are the champ when it comes down to fucking baseball.
But Tebow's a monster, man. I mean, I'm impressed. 9 home runs, that's pretty strong.
It is. I don't think it is.
We'll see what happens.
I got high school kids that are doing it all day long.
Well,
shout out to a real Las Vegas, Harper.
He smoked one the other day.
True pimp, yeah. He's smoking blunts and he's smoking them out of the park. Skip, let me ask you this. I don't know if everybody knows about baseball like you do. You want to talk about the new...
Probably not.
What about the new intentional walk, which I actually like?
Oh, I hate it.
You do?
No. You want to tell the people about this?
No.
There's a new rule in baseball when it comes to an intentional walk.
You don't have to throw the 4 pitches anymore. The coach just bosses up and
Yep. The coach gives a signal to the catcher, fucking intentional walk. He sends the signal to the pitcher. All right, we want this guy on first. They don't have to actually throw the 4 pitches now to the catcher. You know how the catcher stands up and...
I'm tired of seeing it anyway.
No, that's bullshit. I'm strongly against it.
Why? Because of a wild pitch or something stupid with base runners?
Hey, listen,
so it's an automatic walk.
I've already seen guys steal a base when they're intentionally walking
someone. Hold on.
I've already seen a pitcher throw it to the backstop when he's trying to intentionally walk someone.
Never thought of it that way. You're saying...
No. You got to throw the fucking pitches.
It's an unconditional walk, which means nothing can happen. I don't like that either.
You just give him the signal and he's on first. You don't have to throw the 4 pitches.
Now, your retarded pitcher's going to have to throw those 4 to the glove.
Abso-fucking-lutely.
Well, not no more.
That's bullshit. I don't like the rule. They're doing it to speed up the game. That's bullshit.
Okay, let's do that poll question. Ladies and gentlemen, do you agree with Skip and I? I say the rule is absolutely bullshit, just like Skip. Do you agree that he should just point the finger, send him to first without no precaution, or do you think he should have to throw those 4 fucking pitches with a chance of fucking up, throwing to the backstop, a stolen base, the pitcher not paying attention?
Yeah,
I said,
you got to play the game.
Fuck speeding up the game. Eat a fucking dick. Who do you agree with?
Here, I'll point your finger.
Yeah, exactly.
There you go.
So that's what I think about that. What else in baseball? Because I want to get right into some basketball and some March Madness.
Well, fuck, we can get into all kinds of things. The over-unders came out, Steve, for the number of wins for the teams for the season.
Okay, and that's what I wanted to hear from you. What do you have?
Just real quick, okay, in the American League, they have the best team as the Cleveland Indians at 92.5 wins for the season. And I have to say I agree with it.
Well, I've heard a lot of talk. I know this. It's not a secret. People think that's happened, and they've been talking about it.
The Cleveland Indians won the American League last year, as you know, went to the World Series, lost to the Cubs, and they have them ranked number 1 in the American League this year with 92.5 wins, and Boston Red Sox second with 90.5 wins. And when I look at my notes here, Steve, it just so happens to say, I'm not going out on a limb here, but I think the 2 best teams in the American League are Cleveland and Boston, so I agree. Right behind them, I got Texas, Detroit, and Toronto. I think those are the top 5 teams in the American League. So one of the teams I think might be a fraud, they got the Astros favored to win the American League West, 87.5 wins, barely over Texas.
Buddy,
I'm not so sure about.
After last year,
I'm not so sure about.
They'd have to get a little bit deeper than what they've done last year. That's for fucking
I'm not
sure.
so sure about Houston.
What's their pitching look like? Have you scouted them at all?
Yes, I have.
Okay, so they're
a solid team. Okay, Houston's no joke. They got great players.
But hold on, we weren't disputing that. We're disputing their amount of wins that they're expected to have.
I'm not so sure they're going to get 88 wins.
You bet that under all fucking day long.
I think that's a pretty good under. I'm not so sure they're winning the American League West. I like the Rangers in that division. But anyway, what else do you want to talk about? The National League, okay? No, who do you think's number 1? Of course, the Cubs.
I was going to give you a fraud team that, well, go ahead.
In the National League, they got the Cubs at 95.5 wins. Ranked number 1 in the National League and all of baseball for that matter.
Why wouldn't they be?
They should be.
They want them ranked number 1 when they fucking have curses and don't win, let alone being the fucking world champions. They deserve it.
The Cubs, they added.
Who's number 2?
The Cubs added. I want to talk about the Cubs for a second and their chances of repeating. Their bullpen, they've added to the bullpen. They picked up Wade Davis.
That's ridiculous.
Wade Davis is the closer now. They picked him up from Kansas City. They also signed Uehara. They got Uehara from the Red Sox.
They're pretty fucking deep,
as a middle reliever. They picked up John Jay from St. Louis, the outfielder.
Would it be fair to say they're a 6-figure team?
Oh, they're a 6-figure team for sure. The only thing the Cubs lost was Chapman. He went back to the Yankees, the closer. Dexter Fowler, of course, is gone, and Jason Hamill. But they're improved from last year. They're actually better than they were last year.
I'm going to just give you one stat about the Chicago Cubs. You never bet the Chicago Cubs over $1.90.
Right.
You never bet them at 200, 220 and bet the run line. You will lose every fucking single time. If you want advice how to make money on the Cubs, you bet a total. You bet the first 5 like Skip fucking hit, 81% on the motherfuckers last year with your first 5 fucking shit.
First 5's good money.
And how you're going to get paid with them is if you see them at $1.30, $1.40, $1.52, something like that. You always want to pound them straight up for
you asked me who was second in the National League. The odds makers got the Dodgers behind the Cubs at 91.5, projected to win 91 games on the season. I have to agree with that.
So do I. I like the Dodgers.
I have to agree with that. They got the Nationals number 3 at 90.5, and the Mets coming in 4th at 89.5. Now, me personally, my preseason, my spring training right now, and it's early, I think the Mets are the best team in the National League behind the Cubs.
Yeah, but man, Mets look so good, and then I almost want to put them as a fraud team.
No, they're not a fraud team.
For me, they are when they don't cover on certain days, man.
If the Mets rotation stays healthy, they're going to be fucking dangerous this year.
Well, yeah, they can make it all the way and win the whole fucking thing. What do you mean? They're definitely not a fucking.
It could be the Dodgers year as well. I got the Mets and the Dodgers right there next to the Cubs.
All 4 of those teams you just mentioned in the American and National, all 6-figure teams. You want to talk about some fucking repossession? Foreclosure teams?
San Diego Padres will be a foreclosure team this year. Probably the Oakland A's will be a foreclosure team. They're going to be fucking pathetic.
I got a good one for you. I got Minnesota Twins.
Yeah, they're horrible too. The Brewers suck.
Hold on. Phillies.
No, listen, buddy.
Now,
hold on a second, okay?
hey, listen, we got to wrap up baseball, brother.
No, we don't. No, we don't.
No, yeah, we do.
Well, this is what you brought it up. You stabbed me in the fucking back, and then you just want to move on.
Six figure, no.
But
go ahead and
let me
defend
explain
it.
something to you about the Phillies. Their rotation, their starting rotation, is going to be rock solid. They're going to win games.
Mm-hmm.
They're projected at 72 wins for the season. Over. Just like last year, they underestimated them. If you bet the over total wins on the Phillies last year, you won. And I'm saying you can do it again if you want to tie your money up for 6 months. 72 wins, I say the Phillies win more than 72 games.
In the next 30 days, who covers more as the underdog, the 76ers or the Phillies?
Phillies.
Fuck no.
The Sixers just lost fucking Joe.
I said who covers as an underdog more?
I just told you. The Phillies. The Sixers just lost fucking Joel Embiid.
I don't give a fuck. Yeah, no.
They lost.
And we will talk about them a little bit later. Their hot streak is coming to an end.
He's out for the season now. Be careful betting the Sixers.
Anyway, Skipper, I just want to get into the basketball. Like I said, it's
All
tournament time.
right, no more baseball. I'm done.
I'm going to move into NBA a little bit. The Warriors announced Wednesday morning that Durant has a grade 2 MCL sprain and a tibial bone bruise, which, let's just keep it 100 and talk to these people the right way. He's out. He's done.
Yeah, he's done.
That motherfucker's not playing for the season. And hold on, though.
Sounds like the same shit paparazzi got.
Well, what I'm trying to say is this team was great before Durant. So for Durant not to be there and them to be playing the way they are is embarrassing. I would have to say that the Golden State Warriors lately have been a bankruptcy team without any shadow of a fucking doubt. They're not covering the spread. Out of their last 6 games, I think they'd be lucky if they covered 5. They're not scoring points. They're not running the way that they're supposed to. They look real weak right now. And like I said, I don't think Durant is the answer in Golden State.
There's a trend in the NBA, Steve, with teams that are playing back-to-back games, okay? 2 nights in a row, in other words. And they just don't play on the second night back. And Golden State is one of those teams. The last 11 times that they've had back-to-back games, they're 3-8 against the spread.
Correct.
And second night of a back-to-back. So they will just come right out and lay down on that back-to-back night.
Period. And like I said, you got to know when to bet them, and that's why you need to call us so we can show you.
Yeah.
But Golden State is not a team to bet on right now. Actually, it's a 6-figure team to bet against, if you want to know the fucking truth. However, if you don't know when to bet them and you keep following the trend, they will eat you alive because it's a team that can bounce back and pound you out by 40 the next night.
Well, the other night was another perfect example. On the road against the Wizards, they got their ass whooped.
Correct. What about my boy Floyd Money Mayweather and Bill Belichick in Boston last night?
I saw that.
5'9" Isaiah Thomas said, quotes, "Nobody holds me."
Nobody holds me down, he said. Nobody holds me in check, right?
Yeah. As he dropped 31 on the Cavs to lead Boston over the Cleveland 103 to 99. I'd have to say Isaiah's the real deal. I know as a fact him and Floyd are good friends.
Yes, they are.
One thing about Floyd is if he supports you, he's going to come support you, show up to the games. That's one thing that he always asked for with him, and that's why as I always supported him before, we did things, I'd always buy a ticket. Then he sees that, what you're doing, he ends up giving you one. But you always got to support the people that you like, even if it's buying a ticket front row to sit there, because it means a lot to that player. Thomas is on pace to set an NBA record, if you want to know the truth, by averaging 10.3 points per game in the fourth quarter, Skip.
Yes.
So he's looking to set a fourth quarter NBA record, averaging 10.3 points per game. The best mark since, I don't know been tracking it for 20 years? How long have they been tracking this stat? Not long, 20 years?
Since the fucking caveman.
No, I think the best mark since the league's been tracking it 20 years ago. Boston's 12-18 at home versus the spread.
He's averaging over 10 points a game in the fourth quarter, which
Correct.
is fucking phenomenal. On pace to set a record for fourth quarter average scoring.
Well, considering the NBA all boils down to the last 5 minutes in the fourth quarter, that's the motherfucker you want on your team. Period.
Yeah.
That's why he only hangs with fucking winners. If I was Floyd, I'd be hanging with him too. Motivate his ass, Floyd. This motherfucker's the real deal.
Speaking of teams that don't like to cover on back-to-back nights, Cleveland Cavaliers, my friend.
Oh.
0-7. 0-7 straight up. Now listen to this.
Oh, they need to listen.
The last 7 times the Cavaliers have played back-to-back nights,
Loser.
0-7 straight up and against the spread.
Which means everybody out there, which is everybody and their mom betting them, are losing their ass right now.
This is why I can't stand the NBA, Steve. Okay? If they're pissed off, if they're not happy, if they don't like the schedule that the league is giving them, and they got to play back-to-back nights, the prima donnas will not play. Golden State lays down back-to-back nights. Cleveland lays down back-to-back nights. Another team, the Pacers, horrible on back-to-back nights.
I've already told you if they legalize the marijuana in the NBA, these guys can smoke at halftime. That shit won't happen no more.
It's just a trend. I mean, the league should not schedule back-to-back nights, period, because...
oh, why? You feel bad for the players and their average?
No, because they won't play.
Well, no, you make them fucking player. You get fucking fired.
I feel bad for the fans.
Oh, the fans. Okay.
I mean, when
because fuck the players.
When you schedule,
you make plenty of money. Get the fuck out there and play.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying when
you can run ball every day.
I'm saying they won't play.
I know.
It's
a shame.
They lay the fuck down on back-to-back nights. They refuse to fucking play that second game, and the stats show it.
Do you want to know who shot off 20 nuts the night before? Do you want to know who's going to lay down the next day? VIPSportsLasVegas.com. Don't let the players be the only ones shooting nuts off and getting paid. You deserve a fucking big salary, too.
Good point.
Anyway, let's talk about against the spread, which is the segment everybody loves here. Mm-hmm. Teams that are going to get you money. Mm-hmm. I don't need to do a breakdown on the Boston Celtics. I don't need to do a breakdown on anybody else that ain't getting us no goddamn money. Okay?
Right.
Philly 76ers, we talked about earlier, been kicking fucking ass against the spread, covering nonstop. They're actually 37-23 against the spread. That's a six-figure team.
They had a phenomenal first half of the season covering against the number. I think they were the best team in the league.
Well, not only are they a six-figure team, but now I'd have to say we have to downgrade them from a six-figure team to mediocre. And Skip, tell them why.
Because Joel Embiid is out. The fucking their beast, their best player. He's out for the season.
The guy that's been holding them the fuck down, going berserk, being the nucleus to their fucking outrageous fucking play, their hard work, their dedication, their motivation, their energy out on the court to just light it up and get the fucking job done. Do you motherfuckers want to light up your sports book like a Christmas tree? Do you want to get paid this March Madness? Let me go to work for you. Let me get the job done. VIPSportsLasVegas.com. We love you.
One thing about the Philadelphia 76ers you do got to be careful with. If the spread is more than 12, they don't cover. Okay, just a little insight for you. I think the last 6 times that they've been getting more than 12 points, they have not gotten you paid against the spread. Right. So if the spread is more than 12 on a Sixers game, stay away from them.
Yeah, well, is that like if it don't fit, you must quit?
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay, because I just watched the Netflix OJ trial.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah. Kind of like that fucking short in the court over there. If it don't fit, you must quit. You must blow it the fuck up.
I really don't know what's shorter, my attention span or my motherfucking. Because this shit better get together quick.
I thought you were going somewhere else with that, but anyway.
No.
So what else is going on Friday night?
Hold on. What's going on is, we had a little equipment, but you're a professional. Don't you know how to move past that and act like it didn't happen?
Well, I'm tired of hearing the fucking crack in my ear. Keep going.
Breathe in. Breathe out. We just talked about the Philly 76ers covering the spread. We told these guys exactly what's going on. They lost a player. We degraded them.
Right.
Now, downgraded them to a mediocre. The Heat, believe it or not, 36-25, 19-13 on the road. These motherfuckers can win on the road.
Not bad.
So you got to watch out for a team like that. Houston Rockets, 35-27.
Another team that covers a lot on the road.
This is what's impressive. 21-11 on the road, which means they're hitting 66. They're winning twice what they lose on the road. So let me just tell you this. Bet Houston on the road, period. It's a team that's hitting 60 plus, 67, 68%. You can't go wrong. Mm-hmm. Oklahoma City Thunder, a team I'd never bet with your money, 34-25 against the spread. Overall, they're winning you money. But if you're betting them all year, you're up a couple units. Nothing really impressive. Mm-hmm. Team that's disappointed me at covering the spread lately, and they need to cover the fuck their face. Matter of fact, San Antonio Spurs, you need to check yourself, have a reality check, and get your fucking game tight, because you're a team that's supposed to be out here blowing people out, and you look like fucking shit.
They look like dick.
You're lazy as fuck, and you're looking old like everyone thinks you are. So, I mean...
Fucking embarrassing last night. Win by 1, laying 10 at home.
Yeah, you should be fucking embarrassed. 34-25 against the spread. You got to watch out for the Spurs. Skip, real quick, because we didn't say it. Is he the team that you bet on right now? Yes or no?
We've played them a few times.
I'm going to play them.
They're a team to watch.
I'm going to put them above mediocre. Rockets, six-figure team for me. Oak City, mediocre. Spurs, a team you don't bet right now at all.
Okay.
Were you confused by that?
No,
or
I'm not confused.
Were you a little baffled and confused?
I'm actually on information overload right now. I have so many stats on the NBA, it fucking drives me insane. But
okay, well,
I could tell you a million different fucking things. But let's talk about Friday night. There's a rematch between Toronto and Washington tomorrow night.
But it really doesn't mean nothing because Lowry's still out for Toronto. Raptors are 16-13 on the road against the spread. Wizards 21-12 at home versus the spread. I mean, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to realize that Wizards are playing pretty good. They just pounded a couple big fucking teams. They're 21-12 at home. They're at home against a team that 50-50 at best without Lowry. I'm gonna let you guys fill in the line with that game.
Well, here's the thing: it's a revenge game, Steve. It's a
They
rematch.
can revenge these fucking nuts.
Well, they played last night.
Yeah.
Washington played in Toronto last night. The Wizards were a 4.5-point favorite, and they actually lost the game outright in Toronto last night.
I saw it.
105-96.
What makes you say it's a revenge game? It's just another fucking game, another day, another dollar.
Well, because now they're playing in Washington Friday night, so they got a day off to travel.
I bet the exact opposite happens.
Well, that's usually what happens in the NBA.
And well, with these two type of teams, yeah.
Well, I mean, you said the Wizards were hot, and they were 25-10 against the spread heading into the All-Star break, their last 35 games.
You didn't see us playing them, though.
25-10 against the spread
Hot
heading into the All-Star break.
Correct.
They've had a little trouble here this week since the All-Star break. However, it's a rematch game, a revenge game for them tomorrow night.
That's not
Toronto.
true. That's not true. They lost since the All-Star break last night. They've beat two of the biggest squad. They just fucking
Well, they beat Golden State.
they just took down Golden State, brother.
Yeah,
So
I
yeah,
understand.
they've done some things after the All-Star break.
I'll tell you where to go in that game.
I'm going to tell you where to go. Why don't we go to?
Let me say something about that game.
Tell me where to go. Tell
Toronto-
me where to go.
Toronto-
Tell me where to go.
Toronto Raptors are 6-1 to the under their last 7 games, and Washington is 4-1 to the under their last 5 games.
So figure it out, guys.
And they just played 2 nights ago and it was an under.
Speaking about a team you want to bet on Saturday, here's a game that I like. Memphis at Houston. Rockets 14-16 at home against the spread. A team that's hitting 40% at home. You would think take Memphis. However, I don't know if that's what you do.
Well, we just said the Rockets are a phenomenal covering team on the road this year. Not so good at home covering. So read between those lines.
Correct. NBA star Russell Westbrook announces his wife with child and is
Pregnant with their child.
another child and is due in fucking May. They've been rumbling behind the scene for months. I don't know what these fucking couple. I mean, are they together? Are they not together? Are they married? Are they divorced?
Yeah, it's his wife. There's another kid coming. I mean, they're doing May.
I guess when another kid comes out, you just make shit good and you just keep it moving, right?
Yeah, exactly. They're doing May, man. I mean, that's right around the corner. Congratulations.
Okay, well, do me a favor to the writers out there. Noah, I love you. I don't give a fuck if Russell Westbrook's having a fucking kid. I mean, the reason why I stumbled through that, I don't give a fuck who he's fucking. I don't give a fuck about his bitch-ass wife. These guys don't want to hear that dumbass shit. Fuck. I'd be more excited if Skip. I mean, what the fuck, man? Look at the fucking Russell Westbrook. He can suck my fucking cock. I don't give a fuck about his kid in May, okay?
Hey, did you know Russell Westbrook's having another kid?
Oh, is he?
Yeah, can you believe it?
Oh, yeah, good.
The kid's doing May, man.
Oh, good, man.
Fucking unbelievable.
Fuck, I'm pumped up.
Oh,
How does that make me money?
I'm going to drink a whole bottle of Crown and celebrate.
Oh, I bet you are.
I need another reason to have another drink.
Oh, my fucking God. Listen, I'm going right into college basketball because it's the only thing making money right now. It's the only thing people got their eye on the prize with.
Yes.
And best believe, there's so much commotion and shit going on right now.
Yeah.
There's no way one man can focus. Guys, there's no computer systems. There's no fucking algorithms. There's no guy that knows a guy that knows another guy because that guy don't know shit.
Correct.
Skip, will you back me up a little bit with what there is and what there isn't during this time?
I got you,
because you know tournament time, guys are making up. They say they got a program. They got a Chinese system.
I got a Chinese system. I got an algorithm. I got a fucking abacus. I got a fucking slide rule. I got a cousin who's a referee. I got an uncle who's a fucking trainer.
I got two saggy balls you can put right on your fucking chin.
You ain't got dick. Unless you got VIP sports, you ain't got dick.
Save it, because there's no such thing as a program. You might have a program. It ain't doing shit. Power ratings from last year don't mean a fucking thing. Players are partying. Players are drinking alcohol. Players are fucking women. Players got domestic violence. Players are catching DUIs. Players are living a human being life that stats and computers don't know a motherfucking thing about. So eat a dick and just shut the fuck up, because you guys ruin the fucking man. Hold on.
Unless you got tons of money behind you.
Your little guy on the New Jersey guy on the computer walks your daughter to school, talk about you support your daughter making $800 a week betting sports. Get the fuck out of here. Okay? Ain't no motherfucking system taking you through March Madness, little kid. Get the fuck out the way.
Unless you got
You're like
tons
that
of-
little guy at the bar with a couple good-looking girls, and I come up and just push you the fuck out the way. Get the fuck out the way, little guy.
Unless you got contacts, man.
You ain't doing shit.
You can't beat this game.
Yeah, you're not sitting at your... No, I don't give a fuck how many pair of underwear you got sitting on your computer at home. I don't care what algorithm. I don't give a fuck what you read. I don't give a fuck what syndicate you got. What is that shit, the forum on the internet? Only forum that I'm going to is Caesars when I go out shopping this Saturday to go balling out of control for my fucking family. That's what the fuck I'm going to do. You know what I mean? I mean, God, guys.
College basketball, it's championship week. There's 4 conference tournaments that are going to start here in Vegas.
I want you to talk about, because last time I checked, winning games plus betting equals money, right? You tell these people what they need to do, and I'll just show them what they get if they do what you say.
All you need to do is give us a call. It's championship week in college basketball. Conference tournaments in full swing. There's going to be 4 tournaments here in Las Vegas in the next 12 days.
If you don't think that we're getting inside information
Four
with 4
tournaments.
different fucking tournaments sitting here, people are sleeping in our hotels. We know who's flying in,
Yes.
who's flying out,
Yes.
what flights are late, who's sleeping on the floor, who didn't get in at the Excalibur, who had to go sleep at the Orleans. Motherfucker, that's the information that I get. Okay? Okay?
Correct.
You do like making money, right? Let me ask you a question and be honest. You do like making money, right? That's exactly what I thought. Go ahead, Skip. Keep it moving. Let's talk about the college hoops.
Well, college basketball, it looks like Kansas was poised to take over the #1 spot after Gonzaga's loss to BYU. By the way, I pretty much told you BYU was going to hang in there against Gonzaga.
No, you didn't pretty much. You told everybody that's exactly what the fuck was going to happen.
Didn't think they'd beat them outright as a 21-point dog. I knew they'd play tough. I knew they'd hang in there. Sure enough, they beat them outright. So Kansas, by the way, Villanova lost another game at home to fucking Butler. Butler beat them twice now.
I ain't much on Villanova.
Butler beat Villanova twice this year. 2 of their 3 losses have come to the hands of Butler.
Butler can take it in the butt. Butler is a foreclosure team. Villanova is a foreclosure team. However, SMU got the fucking job done. UL Monroe, by the way, was the dog of the fucking year that won outright by 10 motherfucker. Won outright by 10 fucking points. We're barking all fucking day long. That got the job done. So we gave some valid information last week that actually... If you are a sports forum guy, or you're a guy that thinks you know what the fuck you're talking about, or you're on ESPN and you're a sports writer, you should be really amazed on how the fuck we foretell the future. Just be glad that we don't have a social media guy, or we don't have the time to actually cut little quotes from what we say the next day to prove everything that we fucking say, because we don't need to ride our dick. I'm comfortable with who I am and what I say. I get tired of proving shit with people.
Where are all the haters now? Our college basketball dog of the year won on Saturday. Louisiana Monroe plus the 4 points against Appalachian State. On the road, they went outright by 11, just like we said they would. They won outright by double digits. We told you Wisconsin was a fraud. They lost outright as a 7-point favorite. I told you SMU just continues to cover, send money urgently, and sure enough, they covered again.
Period.
I don't know what else to do for you.
Here's what we're going to do. We're going to tell you to wisen the fuck up and sharpen the fuck up. Just like your grandpa used to tell you, grab you by your ear, sharpen the fuck up and shape up. God damn it, shape up. Call VIPSportsLasVegas.com. Let me take you by the hand and take you to the fucking top, because you fucking deserve it. Players are out here making millions of fucking dollars. Skip's making 7 figures. Our salesmen are all making 6 figures. You fucking deserve yours, period.
Wisconsin dropped 4 out of their last 5 games straight up. 1-6 against the spread in their last 7 games, and I've been telling you for 3 weeks they're a fucking fraud.
I'm sure you have, but you better watch out for them. Tonight is the night. Every squirrel gets his nut, and I seen somebody that was real hungry is all I can tell you.
Let's talk about the best teams covering.
Your girl's hungry.
The best teams covering in the top 25. SMU, 9-1. 9-1 last 10 games against the spread.
Listen, guys.
Here's a team you might want to watch out for. It's getting hot.
6-figure team, SMU.
Florida Gators.
Florida Gators.
Here's a new one for you.
6-figure team.
Here's a new one for you. 8-3 against the spread their last 11 games. Florida Gators, and they just got it done, was it last night or the night before, against Arkansas. Laying 9, they won by 13 to go 8-3 against the number now, their last 11.
Team you definitely better look out for. A team you better have your money on, period.
Here's another one to watch out. Heading into the Missouri Valley Conference Tournament, Wichita State.
Oh, which I've said in several podcasts.
Wichita State, the Shockers, 7-3 against the number.
Oh, they've been shocking, motherfuckers. They've covered 7 out of the last 10 games, and I've been collecting.
And, of course, even though they haven't covered that last game against BYU,
I mean, can you blame them? BYU's hot as a pistol.
Gonzaga,
hotter than fish grease.
Gonzaga.
Yeah.
Still 7-2-1 in their last 10 against the number. Now, here's some teams. You want to talk about a few foreclosure teams?
Sure.
Duke, 3-8 against the spread their last 11 games, Steve.
Duke.
3-8.
Duke is last.
Duke has become a foreclosure team.
Period. They're not only are they not a six-figure team, they went all the way down to the dumpster. I agree. Stamp them.
If you're
foreclosure. If you've been on Duke the last 4 weeks, you're fucking bankrupt. Period. Shut the fuck up. Don't lie to me. Don't lie to yourself. Don't lie to your wife. You lost all your fucking games. Then you backed it up with another one of your shit fucking picks that didn't cover. By that time, somebody texted you a free play. You bet that too, and now your assholes bleed. Deal with the fucking professionals, the guys that live and eat this shit. Like I said, I don't do this for a hobby. It's how I put my kids through college. It's how Skip's putting his kids through college. This is what we do for a living. Let my assholes' hairs turn gray for your benefit.
Yeah, if you're looking to pay the mortgage and you want Coach Krzyzewski to write the check, it's going to bounce.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
Duke is not getting the job done.
Here's another foreclosure team, the Kentucky Wildcats. No good. 3-8 against the spread, last 11 games. They won by 6 last night against Vanderbilt. Problem is they were laying 11, Steve.
Yeah, so once again, they didn't cover the spread.
Kentucky, no good against the spread. Wisconsin, we've already talked about. They're a fraud. 1-6, last 7 against the spread.
Yeah, don't let what I said earlier hype you up and be like, Steve said something on Wisconsin. I mean, I'm not lying to you. I think they'll cover tonight, but that's not a team you bet or thinks that looks good. I'm just saying, he's 100%. They are a foreclosure team.
And we told you last week, don't get caught with the Baylor Bears. Don't get yourself caught in a trap with the Baylor Bears. 3-7 against the spread, their last 10 games. They're not covering games. They will have your house taken from you and your car. They'll have your car in repossession and your house in foreclosure.
Yeah, you wonder why you don't show up at that PTA meeting because you ain't got that $40 to give to the fucking school because you blew it.
Another team in the top 5, Arizona. They do not get you paid. Listen, don't bet the Wildcats. Are you getting the fucking picture?
I'm curious, who covers more, Arizona State or Arizona?
Hold on a second. There's something about, I just noticed something. If the team is the Wildcats.
Anything to do with a cat, you're fucked.
Any kind of Wildcat, you're fucked.
Yeah. You only fuck with tame kitty cats, guys.
Hold on a second. I'm on to something here.
Any Wildcat is dirty, stinky, and you don't want it in your house. Get that bitch the fuck out.
Don't fuck with that Wildcat pussy.
Yeah, you get any Wildcat pussy in your car, you get it the fuck out ASAP.
Villanova Wildcats, not covering.
No. Pussy.
Kentucky, not covering.
Pussy. I'm glad you put together that
Arizona.
They're losing their pussies and their cats. Okay.
Yeah, no good.
That's good.
If they're named the Wildcats, they're apparently not getting the job done.
Well, here's what is going to get the job done. Conference tournaments already underway, as you know, for smaller conferences. The major conference tournament starting about a week. But Skip, this is the thing. This is where you get boys against men.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes,
you get a top 25 team playing American or Colgate. Some fucking outrageous team that you look at the spread minus 25. Is it a for sure winner? No. It's a way to get paid on both sides. You just got to know what the fuck you're doing. But it's very, very easy money in the beginning of any March Madness tournament. It's just as easy to pick your bracket. You know, you get down to the brackets in the beginning of the tournament, all you got to do is pick the winner.
Right.
It's not hard to pick a number 3 team against a fucking bottom guy that barely got in on a fucking fluke.
Well, this time of the year, Steve, there's way too many games. You can get information overload. You can get thoroughly confused. You can get wrapped up in the excitement. You could just start watching games one after another.
That's why it's
and you can actually destroy your entire...
And get overloaded.
You can destroy your entire bankroll.
Within the first 3 days, and then what are you going to do for the next fucking 3 weeks?
Some people are out within the first 4 hours.
Now, like I said, money management and discipline is the formula for success. Betting the same amount of money on every single game. If you guys are trying to do bracket busters or you want some advice, check my newest article out in Penthouse. You can check it out. I'm giving a full page article about brackets and how it's easy to win, stuff like that. Because when it comes down to my podcast and my business, I'm all about games that are making me money. I don't do brackets.
Yeah, and there's another thing about the conference tournaments this year, Steve. There's a lot of conference tournaments that are being played at new venues this year.
Correct.
It's weird.
Uncharted territories where teams don't know shit.
Absolutely. A lot of new venues in the conference tournaments this year. And even right here in Vegas. I mean, the Pac-12 used to play at the MGM every year. Now they're playing at the T-Mobile Arena, the new arena.
Yeah.
All over the country, they're playing in new venues this year. It's a weird thing. Very strange.
So right now, we have tournaments at the Thomas and Mack, the Orleans.
Yep.
MGM was replaced with T-Mobile Center.
Yeah.
So where's the fourth one?
The Pac-12
that will both play in the T-Mobile,
yep,
right?
correct.
Okay, good. All right. Well, like I said, ladies and gentlemen, right now against the spread in college basketball is the most marquee time to get fucking paid, but there's a lot of stuff out there. There's a lot of traps. It's not the time of the year where you just pick a favorite on the board -5 and it wins. 9 out of 10 times, that's going to be the team that loses. You want to focus a lot on totals. Totals is where we've been making a lot of fucking money, and more importantly, my personal plays. The game a day, not every day is where it's at. You start getting mixed up with 3, 4, 5 different games a day, it makes it real difficult to win and make money. You know what I mean?
After losing 9 straight games and not covering 8 in a row, shout out to UNLV for actually winning the game yesterday.
Yeah, shout out to UNLV for finally winning a fucking game. Fuck UNLV. I ain't shouting them out. I'd have put everything I had on Utah State. They want to come out and fucking win.
Unfucking believable.
Fuck UNLV. Fuck the basketball director. I love the team. I love the guys. I appreciate the coach. You're working hard. But with the athletic director, nothing's going to happen.
Yep.
Moving into entertainment, as you know, the Oscars. Poor Warren Beatty had to get embarrassed by the fucking
Fuck the Oscars.
getting handed the wrong envelope. I don't give a fuck about it, period. The whole night of the Oscars is full of shit. It's a bunch of rich people getting drunk, celebrating their wins and losses. And at the end of the day, a bunch of people that ain't doing a motherfucking thing for nobody. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So as far as them getting handed the wrong envelope, who gives a fuck? Suck a dick. Moonlight won. Congratulations.
Well, Bonnie and Clyde, when they're like 85 years old, shouldn't be reading any fucking envelopes at the Oscars anyway.
No, that's for goddamn sure. Yeah. Warren Beatty, last time he had some game, I think he was fucking Madonna back in 91. That motherfucker senile as, I don't know who's more senile, Warren Beatty or Harrison Ford. Shout out to Harrison Ford landing his fucking airplane on a people's house, golf course, just wherever he wants to.
Yeah, he just puts it down wherever he wants to.
Fuck it. Shout out to Harrison for just landing wherever the fuck he wants to land, huh? And then life at the mansion of Michael Jackson. Here's what I think of the Michael Jackson story, okay? Your daughter's fucking cute. You're okay. I see your daughter's making some money. Your son's fat as fuck. Not musical at all. Trying to spend some money. Seems like a lost kid. But for what you guys went through with your dad dying and everything, you guys are some solid kids. The girl's starting to do some magazine covers. She's cute, but you're weird as fuck too. Keep your head straight. Keep it up. I don't give a fuck what you got going, but at the end of the day, all I want to do is make people money. You know what I mean?
It was actually a pretty bizarre story. The fucking Michael Jackson's mother, who's 87 years old, apparently she thinks that Michael Jackson's nephew, who's also living in the house, Trent Lamar Jackson, okay, he's got secret hidden cameras all over the fucking house. And
I bet.
And is watching her walk around naked and shit.
Oh, I bet. I mean, how much crack is he on? I mean, this motherfucker.
You're watching an 87-year-old woman walk around.
You're smoking
naked?
fucking major crack, bro.
You're on some kind of fucking.
Get off the fucking. That's why I didn't even want to go into the story.
Yeah,
I didn't want to end the VIP Sports podcast about one of the Jacksons smoking crack.
And an 87-year-old naked woman.
Oh my God, an 87-year-old naked woman. I mean, listen. Back when she was 30 and you wanted to see her tits, she'd show you like this, right?
Yeah, she'd get them
You
out.
want to see her tits now, she shows you like this.
Oh, you gotta.
She's having trouble tucking her nipples into her belt buckle. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God.
I mean, her titties fell harder than any National Geographic picture you've ever seen in your life. I don't know who's going to be more malnutrition, the titties in Africa or the sports books after March Madness when Steve Stevens gets a hold of these motherfuckers.
goddamn right.
Because I'm going to suck the life out of these motherfuckers. I'm going to choke hold these motherfuckers and put them out. And I want you to come with me, ladies and gentlemen. One thing about me is I'm going to inspire you to take your life to a whole nother fucking level. I'm going to motivate you to do whatever you do and do it better. I'm going to teach you if you're not where you want to be in life, you've got to imitate success until you get there. Not try to be your own boss, not try to be your own. Sometimes you got to work in your workplace and imitate success for a long time before you reach out on your own. You know, they always say, you let something good go, they'll come back. Well, don't tell that to your bitch, because you let her go, she ain't never coming fucking back. I tell you that right now. It's 2017, and like I said, the money is off the fucking chain right now. March Madness is in full effect. We have open house here at VIP, cheerleaders in the parking lot, hamburgers, hot dogs. We even brought Big Jordan back to, even though he lost 30 pounds, to do some cooking out here to get him back right as well. And like I said, it's a family affair. If you're not making money, if you're not on the money page, then you need to close the fucking book and go read something else. However, if you are, I'm going to show you how to go 70+% playing one game a day and not every day. There comes a time where you deserve to shine. If you had a fucked up season, who cares? Put it behind you. It's what you do from today on. Doesn't matter what happened to you in the past. Doesn't matter who fucked you. Doesn't matter if you lost on your own. Maybe if you're winning. All I want to do is add to your arsenal. If you're always going to war against the sports book and you're going to war with them day in, day out, and you have an Uzi, you can always use a tank. Don't you agree, Big Skip?
I absolutely do.
All I want to do is be your tank. I want to be your Huckleberry. On the behalf of VIP Sports and myself, the Big Skipper, the VIP Sports Podcast, I want to say this is the most profitable time to make money. If there's ever a chance or any time to call or spend small money, I will flip your fucking bank account like a world-class gymnast. Does your bank account have the flu? Is your bank account smaller than mouse pussy? Do you want to make it big? Do you want to bowl instead of crawl? VIPSportsLasVegas.com. I love you. We talk a lot of shit, but we back it up. I love busting balls. That's what we do. See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. And remember, don't let the players be the only ones that get paid. And watch for these trolls. They're underwear lying hoes. Fair enough? See ya.
Underwear lion hoes.
It's Steve Stevens, I bust your bookie head open. Split it to the white meat, I ain't joking. Me and Dirt Bomb in the ghost float. Straight OG like that kush I be smoking. It's way too potent for rookies to come hit it. A little white girl around, I might sniff it. Poppin' bub in the club, so twisted. My pops keeps telling me to go get it. So I'm at the sports book, betting big on the Clippers. I'm talking about 5 figures, I need a few shots of liquor. Might need another zipper if the bomb play me. Fuck around and put a $500,000 on Tom Brady. When it comes to betting sports, Steve Stevens a beast. Need a certified winner called VIP Sports. Got too many felonies to ride around with my Glock, so sure to keep it since I got shot in Vegas like Pac. Here and